We'll start with Doug Smith from the Toronto Star.
Deandre, how are you today, sir?
Say it again. I can't hear you.
How are you today? Everything good?
I'm great. How are you?
Glad to hear it. I'm fine, thanks. I understand there might be a social media picture out there of you casting a ballot in the Georgia runoff election. I'm just wondering why you did that and whether you're a political person and why you think it's important to do now.
Well, I've lived there the past 4 years, and for the most part, everybody's just not on the same page. So I think it's more so just trying to get the right people in there and just try to get the states going in the right direction. That's pretty much what I've seen living in Georgia the past 4 years, and it's pretty much just what we need for our future and the next generations.
Do you consider yourself a political person or someone involved in that aspect of life?
I don't think I'm as political as I should be, but I'm definitely aware of what's going on. I always try to put out certain information that needs to be heard for sure. I'm always about the community, so I'm big with community, but as far as speaking out publicly, I feel like I can get better at it for sure, and that was just one of the key things I wanted to do, especially with this election for sure.
Great. Yeah, this is a very significant election in the state and for the country. Did that factor into getting this message out this early?
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, I was there. I mean, we all are living in the same year. I mean, 2020 has been rough for us all, and I think instead of going downhill, I think we need a picture for something better in the future. And this is just the starting point. And this is really, like you said, it's a really big election, and we just need the right people in there just to get it started for the most part.
Great. Thanks very much for your time and the information. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
Thanks, Doug. We'll go to Steven from Sportsnet.
Hey, Deandre. Thanks for doing this. I have a basketball question to ask you after following up some of that more serious discussion. But we just heard Paul. He talked to Paul, and he's talked a little bit about kind of like Raptors culture. And I was just curious, like as someone who's kind of new to the team still, from what you see or what you've seen so far, how would you define what Raptors culture is?
However long I've been here, I would say very passionate. Every individual is very passionate. I mean, you can tell these guys want to get back to where they've been. I mean, you can tell these guys are used to winning, and they're hard on each other. I mean, the coaches are hard on the coaches, players are hard on the players, players are hard on the coaches, coaches are hard on the players. So it's just a combination of everyone being competitive and trying to figure out ways to win. And I've been enjoying it, and I've been soaking up everything. I mean, it's been a lot thrown at me and some of the new guys. Of course, the rookies, it's always a little tough for them. But I think collectively we got a good group. I mean, Kyle obviously being here with us, he's the leader of the team, and Fred and Pascal, and then you can just keep going on with how many players they got here. So, I mean, even myself, this will be my 5th year, and I'm still learning and trying to just get out there and help these guys keep doing what they've been doing already.
From what we've heard, like you've made a pretty big impression on some of your teammates and the coaching staff very positively. I just want to know, just like what about your game and your personality has managed to mesh so well with this group that's pretty established here already, like so quickly?
Yeah, well, me and Kyle, we were just talking about the normal bet we got to do with our college rivals, with him going to Nova and me going to St. Joe's. So I already have a strong base and a bond with the main guys that's here. So I've already been comfortable playing against them. Obviously now I'm playing with them, and we're still bonding and learning each other. But I think just the passion that I bring and the heart that I bring every day, these guys respect it. And just off of that, I mean, my past, they know how I play. They know I can play offense. They know I can play defense, and they know I'm a team player. So just starting from there, they know who I am, and I don't really have to really change my game too much when I get out there on the court with these guys.
Great. Thanks so much, Deandre.
Thanks, Steven. We'll go to Mark Medina from the USA Today.
Hi, Deandre. Good to see you. Hope you're hanging in there. The Raptors, given the Raptors are one of the few teams to allow a limited amount of fans in the arena for the games, I was wondering, what's your comfort level with that setup, obviously, given what's going on with the pandemic?
Well, Florida is definitely different, but I mean, shoot, I wasn't at the bubble, so I know they didn't really get to have too many of their own fans. So I think it's more so. I mean, that's the way we're aiming for the league for sure, to try to get as many fans back as possible and also be safe. So I mean, it definitely helps us all out. I mean, I can't see us playing a whole season with no fans, but definitely having as many fans as we can have will definitely help us. I mean, hearing the cheer, hearing some parents, some family. I mean, it's always a good vibe to hear just a couple people, man. Like you said, however many people can come in the gym and still be safe and social distancing. However the league works that out. I mean, I'm fine with it. But I mean, end of the day, I know the basketball players, all of us, we're ready to go out there and play either way.
We'll go to Yoko from Sports Graphic in Japan.
Hi, Deandre. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. You and Utah Watanabe is from A10 conference. How did that conference help you to battle in NBA? And what do you remember any battle against Utah when you play each other?
Most definitely. I remember every battle. I pictured him making it to the league. I played him, I think maybe 2-3 years. I pictured him. I mean, he was always solid when we played against him. I always wondered, like, dang, like, who's this tall kid that's just giving us buckets? And I seen his confidence at a younger age, and we always had a bond. So it's always funny how you can just go back and tell college stories and just see how you got better as a player. And I think all of these stories I have of different players on this team, I mean, it just makes me so much comfortable. Like you said, with Utah, we already had a bond from college, so he's another guy I'm comfortable with. I can conversate with, and yeah, I mean, the A10. I mean, it's a lower division, but it definitely is a tough division where you have to learn and try to take and get the best out of your chances. And I think both of us learned from both universities that we went to, and it ended up working in our favor for sure.
Thank you.